Hey guys, welcome back to Fury Time channel. Anthony Joshua vs Tyson Fury. The Battle of Britain has been dangerous like never before, but will it finally happen? Anthony Joshua vs Tyson Fury. It's like people think if they say their names in the same breath enough, the two shall magically appear in the ring together. The carrot has been dangerous to the point of no return, and yet boxing has a nasty habit of falsifying hope. Fury's presence had been felt all week in Saudi Arabia. There was no Joshua talk without Tool, a sprinkling of Fury talk. The lineal heavyweight champion of the world, decked out in his extravagant suits and never too far away from boxing's emerging string puller Turkalashi, loomed at the forefront of the build-up to his rivals' iron-fisted collision with Francis Ngannou, as something of a nod to what might lie ahead. A so-called Battle of Britain had been thrust to the front of the shop window, for it would be suggested repeatedly that the winner of Joshua Ngannou would earn a shot of the fight for the absolute heavyweight. The storyline was hammered home. Fury pleaded with Joshua to get the job done against Ngannou, while Joshua and Eddie Hearn pleaded with their counterpart to fight for the title of absolute heavyweight champion. Fury would watch on as Joshua unleashed a cold-blooded assault to knock out former UFC heavyweight champion Ngannou inside 2 rounds. AJ had held up his side of the deal emphatically. Now we wait for May 18th and the subsequent rematch. Why not fight them both, say Joshua. It shouldn't really be one or the other. I should have the opportunity to compete with them both. And also, not just those two, there are so many other fighters I want to compete with. But since you are asking me about the winner, I think both are very credible fighters. Joshua and Fury reportedly signed the contract to finally meet in 2021, only for the 3rd fight in an epic trilogy against Deontay Wilder to scupper plans. The pair then verbally agreed to fight, but boxing has fallen into that trap before. As the wait for an undisputed champion gradually draws to a close, there is a sense at the top of the heavyweight division is reaching boiling point. If the generational fights are to be made, it has to be here, it has to be now. Both Joshua and Fury know that. Joshua can take some credit for re-elevating the interview to a long-coveted encounter with Fury, who for a long time had been considered an overwhelming favorite in light of not only his growing supremacy. AJ has since relaunched himself under the tutelage of Davison, remodeling the brutal spine of old and pairing it with every beat of nose, footwork, refined defense, and ring IQ he has amazed during both the wins and losses of more recent years. The result has been a ruthless Joshua armed with a fortified self-assurance that has paved the way to ferocious was finished against Robert Helenius, Ottavali and now Ngannou. Standing before Ngannou was Joshua, who in that mood believes he can take out any man on the planet. Suddenly, projections surrounding a Joshua-Fury clash are less conclusive, aided further by the latter's shock knockdown when he met Ngannou on the MMA convert's boxing debut back in October. Away from his own career, Ngannou's interaction alone has cast a new, murky, fascinating cloud over a fight the public refuses to believe will not come to fruition. Hearn referred to Joshua as the best heavyweight in the division during the immediate aftermath of his victory over Ngannou. Whether you believe it or not, it is a narrative they can now afford to push while reading the momentum of such a destructive knockout and with Joshua putting in full hunter mode. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.